Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Virgo, and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2025. My dear Virgo, this is all about different areas of your life. It's a general reading that will be talking about different aspects of your life. It's not only concentrated on one thing. So everything from your love life, home life, money, work, career, spirituality, health, family, everything that you need to know from the heavens, from the universe. So I hope you'll enjoy this reading. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this reading. My dear Virgo, I do hope, like I said, this helps you in knowing what's important, what are the most important factors. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all and thank you all for everything you've been doing in support of me by watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you support me. Even if you do 2-3 videos a week as an extra, just watching till the end of it, that is the greatest help and support towards my health, and I'm in gratitude for that. In the meantime, I'd like to wish you the best in everything you do, and let's have a look at what the reading wants to tell you. What's happening in July and a little bit over. Wow, changes, transformations that are going to transcend you to high levels, which is really wonderful. You are going to be enlightened, you are going to be happy, you're going to be going through changes that are going to be uplifting, which is really wonderful. Great news. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. And the next one says wisdom is needed. So using your mind, united, your mind, your intellect with your heart and your gut feeling, once they're both together united in whatever decision you're making, it is going to be wonderful for you. It is also going to free you from one challenge. So in order to overcome a challenge, use your logic, your intellect, but with it your gut feeling. They have to be both on the same level, both for that situation or both against it. If you're torn where your head is saying yes, your heart is saying no, then you don't make any decision or make choices until they're both united on the choice you make. And that is going to ultimately free you from a challenge. This could be in a relationship to partnerships, a problem that you've been having. It's going to be over once you do that connection, once you are connected. So that explains that. Now I'm going to get an answer or guidance, one message for all Virgo. Let's see what else you need to know. Maybe this will answer you something. It says, look for a sign. Sometimes looking for a sign does help. Look at the signs, and the signs can be all over, all around you. Things that are being said, signs happening like with insects, animals, they all give you signs. Things in the air, music, words that are being said as you're going, passing, a song, a poem, a message that might come to you by accident. There's always signs all over the place showing us, especially when we're stuck and we don't know what to do. Very important. Now, my dear Virgo, I'm going to have a look at 2 messages that are very important. One of which, it looks like there is a dead end. Something is reaching to an end where there's nothing left in your hands to do. You've done everything you can. Maybe you're not seeing it now, but you will reach to a dead end because everything that was in your power you have put into it. You've invested in it, but now it's reached to a dead end where something has to come to an end. The next one, the most important factor, yes, you're feeling trapped and insecure, at the mercy of circumstances. Some painful truths may be affecting you or making you sort of really restricted, not able to move forward. Let's have a look. Wow, a lot of money is coming your way, and the wheel of destiny, wheel of fortune. You are destined for a windfall, my dear Virgo. A grand, big money is destined for you. Prepare yourself for a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery. Have a look at your money reading. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, let's move on to the next level. And the next level is this deck here. Let's see what else you need to know, my dear Virgo, July onwards. Wow. We have the 5 of Cups. This shows that you are going to be grieving the loss of something. It could be a relationship, that could be an ending, or a partnership. It can be, or a situation. You are going to be grieving the loss of that situation, but it is destined to end for a good reason. You are resting from a big battle. Maybe it was internal or external, but you're finally resting, taking stock of all that happened, trying to understand why certain things happened, what was the reason, and going through a lot of reflection. But ultimately, you are going to be free from a big battle. That's what the Four of Swords is all about. Now I'm going to take on 2 more messages from another deck before I do this one. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Bear with me. 3 messages from this deck here. I've put things in the wrong way, so I'm just trying to put them back where they belong. Here we go. 3 messages for all my dear Virgo. Let's see. What do you need to know? Oh, okay. 2 have come up and the 3rd one. Okay, so it looks like, yes, you were feeling it deep inside that, you know, there's only one correct answer. You were sort of feeling it within you, but then you were trying to fight it. You were saying, no, I'm not going to disappoint myself or disappoint those around me. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to keep pushing and trying my best, but it's becoming out of your hands. This is something that's destined to end. So it is ending, but you are grieving the loss of it. Ultimately, one of your oldest wishes is going to be granted, so that's going to help you. Maybe it's the wealth, or maybe it's someone new entering your life, or a new business. We'll find out exactly what it is. One more message. You are looking at the bigger picture, and you might be doing this while you're traveling. You might be thinking, actually, or some messages come to you while you're traveling. Some of you are thinking of expanding and looking at buying further, looking into distance, looking into traveling. There's all that possibility. What you don't see happening is being torn between whether you should or not, trying to make a decision. Money is going to resolve this problem, and a rebirth. You are destined for a new lease of life. That's what's coming. That's what's hidden from you. So that is wonderful. There is a new lease of life, a lot of compensation coming your way. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from this deck as to guidance or things that you are going through. Oh, this one just flew over. Here we go. So that's one of them, the Warrior. And the second message, oh, that's too many. For all Virgo in July. I might cut it, actually, the truth. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the Dancer. Intriguing. Okay. Now, why I say intriguing? Because the Dancer is all about self-expression. It's about finally coming to terms with what's within you. And the Warrior is the fighter and the warrior within you. So I can see that there is a lot of introspection at a time where you are sort of finishing and grieving the loss of an ending. And then reaching to a level of going deep within and looking at, you know, where your strengths are, what is happening. Perfectionism is another factor. You might be doing too much and there's a burnout. That's why you need time out. Some of you are taking a holiday. Some of you could be on the holiday right now on vacation. It looks like time out is needed. It looks to me also like watching or putting a system where you're not too burnt out, that you're not doing too much. That's very important. The Dancer shows that you do need self-expression. You need to say it the way you see it. You need the strength, the power to be able to do what you feel is right and not be moved by other people or other people's, like trying to please someone, and to the point where you have no power left for yourself. So, you know, working too hard, burnt out, doing too much. But I feel like the money that's going to come is going to support you. Now I'm going to take 2 messages that are very important for you to know, my dear Virgo. Okay, and there they are. Is that too many? 1, 2. Okay, so 3 messages. Right. Let's have a look at what are important factors. Where did that go? Okay. Bear with me. Here we go. Now, glasses on. And let's see what this is all about. So we got the first one. It says, this is about creation. This is about death and rebirth. This is about creating. Creativity, starting fresh, transformations that are going to bring out the artist in you, the strength within you to be able to create what you want, the life you want. That is wonderful. And a new beginning also. Especially when you've got this, actually. It shows it's going to be a great new beginning. Now, this is about enlightening. This is about being empowered, being in touch with your higher self, listening to your higher self, and improving that which needs improving. But you are doing everything perfect. You have nothing to worry about. You are going to be connected to your higher self. A little bit of silence, a little bit of meditation, contemplation will help you reach to high levels. And then we've got Thoth, the god Thoth, which is all about wholeness, being whole, feeling completed. This is actually completing a mission, and it is this situation, ending it and feeling complete. Even though you're going to be grieving the loss of this, but you're seeing that you're seeing the bigger picture, that it's not right to continue. For some reason, you wanted to end this, you were feeling it maybe within, but finally it's coming to an end, and this ending is going to give you a sense of completion. Believe it or not, a sense of completion comes from an ending. That is bizarre. Okay, 2 more messages and I'll clarify the cards. Let's have a look. My dear Virgo. Okay, oh, they both came out together. Wow, there is going to be sudden change, all of a sudden, and you are going to be loving this change. Maybe it's this money that's coming to you, because this sudden change looks like you are going to be spending like crazy. You might be even thinking of a short loan. Maybe the money hasn't come because it's what you don't see. See these two? They're what you don't see coming. That's coming a bit later on. But this is a lot of money. Money that you need for movement. Some of you are moving. Some of you are looking for fun work or temporary work, but there are careers in movement, careers in arts. But I do feel like this sudden change is going to be spectacular, and you are going to be loving it. And that coincides very well with the transformations that we had. Creation, transformation. Where did I see transformations? Here. You see the transformations? This is incredible. Transformations to the highest level. Wow. My dear Virgo, major transformations are taking place for you. So that is great. Absolutely great. But I think, to be honest with you, the major transformations that are taking place are to do with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is wealth to the highest degree, and transformations that are going to help you reach to wealth, which is really amazing. A lot of money, a lot of fortune, a lot of luck is coming your way. On a grand scale, luck to the highest level and degree. That is very important to know. The next one was the other one that fell. Financial commitment. Some of you is financial or otherwise. Commitment, long-term commitment, long-term investment. This is also about partnerships and uniting together, committing to do things together. Partnerships, careers in working together in team with someone, maybe working with a partner, with a lover even. Fulfillment. There's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of commitment, a lot of fulfillment in this situation. Okay, my dear viewers, now we are going to, once we talked about the fulfillment here that's coming your way, it's just magnificent. Now, another important factor is when these two cards unite in a reading, it shows that there is going to be some sort of commitment destined to take place, some sort of movement destined to take place, some sort of a new chapter, and that could be very much to do with the new beginning. That is a new lease of life that's coming your way. That is also a very important factor that is due to destiny taking place and taking you to high levels of commitment. Something wonderful you're committing to, and it's going to be spectacular. So now I can move on to the next level, and the next level is about clarifying everything, trying to understand what's going on. We're going to start first and foremost with the 3 of Wands. What you don't see coming was that. The 3 of Wands, this expansion. Let's see what is this all about for all Virgo. Right, this expansion has to do with a lot of money that's coming your way. You are going to be empowered to take on something new, to start something exciting, something that's going to bring the artist in you. You're going to be so happy, so excited, starting a new project, a new way of life. And this is going to expand, and you are going to be very happy. It also shows that you're going to have a lot of money that you'll be able to help those who are in need. That's how much your money capacity is rising. And of course, you are going to be empowered. It looks like a leadership position also, a position of authority. You are going to have that given to you. Maybe that's the sudden change. But the sudden change also, and this money could be connected to the sudden change that's happening, right, with the butterfly, but also the wealth. I'll just put the wealth here so you can see it. Wealth is giving you the power to be able to help those who are in need, and having the capacity to do charities, being so much empowered and so much wealth that you are going to be doing exceptionally well. So that is truly magnificent for you, my dear Virgo. This is going to make your year, the whole year, and maybe even more beyond the year. So there is wealth and there is abundance of power, and that's what the expansion is all about. Looking at further expanding your home, your lifestyle, because you're able, because of this wealth that's coming, the capacity of money. It's helping you to expand. Let's have a look at what is this situation that you knew that it was coming to an end, but you were procrastinating, trying to hold on. Now that you're finally knowing that there is no way out but to end, this is all connected to the Two of Swords and grieving the loss of. So we'll do the Seven of Swords for all Virgo. What is coming to an end? Okay, a chapter is ending without a doubt. Maybe it's ending because you're destined to be with someone that is more connected to you, like a soulmate, someone new entering your life. But this is a chapter ending without a doubt. Maybe you're destined to be with someone of water energy. A water energy might be coming. We'll find out at the end of the reading what's going on. Let's see the grieve. Why is it that you're grieving the loss of this situation? Oh my goodness, it's leaving someone that is very much like yourself, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Leaving this person due to some painful truths that you have come to terms with, that you've been thinking about and feeling like you have no choice. The right thing to do is to actually leave. That's why you're grieving the loss. Being torn whether you should or not. The Two of Pentacles, it came out twice. Finally, you are going to be given the strength to be able to put an end to it. Ultimately, the sun will be shining in your path once that's over. The Two of Swords, let's have a look at the Two of Swords. And it looks like you are going to live a life of wealth and luxury after the end of turmoil and conflict. I feel like there is a situation very conflicting. It's in regard to the Two of Swords. This is a situation or a relationship that has to end because there's too much conflict. And you want to live in peace. So ultimately, I feel like the only peace is going to be once this is ended. And it looks like to me that there may be someone of fire energy entering your life, very supportive, or due to a fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But you are destined to live a life of wealth and luxury without a doubt, because of everything, because of destiny. You are destined to live a life of wealth and luxury. That's for sure. That's what's coming. To have it all, not to need for anything. This is what's destined for you. So prepare for this. And the other factor remains that the commitment you're making, there is a new commitment. And that's why I feel like these two are united. Commitment and a sudden change. This is all connected to destiny. So something that destiny is bringing on is the cause of the ending of this situation. That's why this situation is coming to an end, because there is something else destined, a new partnership, a new friendship, a new relationship, a new business, a new job. Something miraculous is taking place that you are changing, leaving. You're not changing, you're leaving. You're ending a chapter and starting a new chapter, because there is something else destined for you. You are destined to commit to something new, a new lease of life, just like we have Judgment, showing transformations and completion of a chapter. And that's what this is all about. That's why this is all happening, so that you can understand it, that it's not your fault that this is happening. It's all part of what is destined for you. Now we move on to the Star, the oldest wish you've had. Let's have a look. What is that is getting granted? Oh my God, look at the synchronicities. You know what the wish seems to be in connection to? We asked about the wish, the oldest wish, and you got the wish, the Star. And this shows to me that you want your freedom. You're feeling trapped. You want to be free. You want to be free from being at the mercy of someone or others. You just want your freedom. And I feel like your oldest wish is going to grant you that, even by giving you the wealth maybe that you deserve to free yourself, whatever it may take, even the soulmate that's coming. You are getting your freedom, and this is ending. One of your oldest wish is bringing you someone wonderful. I feel like there could be a water energy here. Again, I'm seeing this. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords, resting from imprisonment, from a battle, from overwhelmment. And there it is, a great victory and wealth is coming. The Ten of Wealth. So a great victory awaits you, overcoming all obstacles, and wealth to the highest level and degree. This could be a windfall, because this is a victory, winning. And we're talking 10 million here. No, I don't know why 10 million came in my mouth. Oh my God, in my head. All of a sudden, a lot of money, legacy, generations of wealth coming your way. Prepare for it. It's going to be a win-win situation. And you are finally going to be released. And this is coming at a time where we are going through an ending, transformations and endings. It is at that time where you will be empowered. You see that? This power comes to you right after an ending. So that is magnificent. Then now we move on to the next level. Now the Death card is also connected to Scorpio. There could be a water energy coming your way. Now I'm going to move on to clarifications. Let's clarify. Oh, didn't I clarify everything? No, I didn't, did I? Oh my goodness. Let's have a look. Yes, I have clarified everything. Yes, what am I doing? Now I'm doing the three. These three. We want 3 to 4 to 5 messages, actually, for all Virgo. We'll take about 4 or 5 messages. Okay, so we got 2. We got 3. We'll take 2 more for all Virgo. Okay, so we've got a few of them. Here we go. Let's put these together and put them away. Right. Let's have a look at, I notice when I do more, they become like, you get a lot of confirmation and reaffirmation. The torch is about seeing, illuminating your path, is illuminated, glasses on, illumination of your path and seeing things very clearly. It also is the flame within, the light within us, your soul being magnified, like because you got time where you are in touch, your awareness, your connection, your vibrations are heightened. That's what the torch is all about. According to ancient wisdom, according to the tea leaf, it says spiritual development, enlightenment. Oh yes, good. Awareness and understanding. You're finally coming to terms with everything. And that's what the 7 of Swords is, waking you up to the truth and letting you know that this is the only way. Wow, wishbone. Now, how ironic, how incredible, actually, not ironic. Look at this. A wishbone, when you got your wishes, both wish cards. How does that work? When you got your wish cards, the wishes here, both together, and then you get a wishbone. That means not only one of your old wishes is going to be granted, there'll be a lot of wishes being granted. Your wishes being granted is incredible. According to the wishbone says 1 wish granted, but according having a double and triple, it means a lot of your wishes are going to be granted. Wow. My dear Virgo, prepare for so much happiness coming your way. Now, let's look at the rest. Where are they? Here they are. Then we've got the eagle, freedom. Triumph is it's connected again to Scorpio and connected to freedom. And also, according to this, to the tea leaf, it's triumph over troubles and obstacles. Overcoming obstacles, it becomes like the chariot. That's what the chariot is all about, overcoming obstacles and having a great victory. And then we've got the club, not so good. This is about conflict, the 5 of Wands and arguments. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And that's where problems will begin. Maybe that's the truth that you'll finally realize that this situation has to be over. Now, the heart is all about the heart, the love, dealing with love, making decisions regarding love, caring, giving, all of that. According to the tea leaf, it is about love, deep affection and caring. Someone that will give you a lot of deep affection and caring. And then we've got a fair man. You might be dealing with a fair man. You might be connected to someone that's fair. Dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Someone may be a little bit older or perhaps fair. Destiny is coming and bringing you a new soulmate. So that is all destined for you. Now, let's move on to the next level. What else we need? We did this, we did that. We need 2 of these. And then I'll do the star sign connection of the people you're dealing with or you're meeting July over. 2 messages now for you. 1. Yes, I did say you are on a holiday or going on a holiday. It looks like you are either going on a short trip or a retreat where you're having a lot of fun with someone. It looks like time to disconnect from the world and traveling. You might be doing this with someone that you care about or loved ones. It says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If you are meeting someone special, especially if it's this person that's coming in your life or your soulmate, make the romantic gesture. Go ahead. I feel like you are going to be expressing your love. So that is truly wonderful. A message from this deck. And then I'll find out the star signs that you are going to be very much connected with. Let's see the message for you. Only time will tell. So a little bit of time and you'll get your answer. That's why this situation is ending. And the transformations and the sudden changes, all of that. Now I'm going to go through and see what are the star signs that you are connecting with. that you are dealing with on a high level July over, people that you're leaving behind, people that are coming new in your life, the people that you're dealing with like family, or the ones that are currently, you know, July over that you're dealing with, all of them and their star sign combination. Let's put it all together, find out everything for my dear Virgo, the truth. We are going to get a water energy because I saw water energy, and there's the water energy. I was seeing Scorpio, but that's Pisces, that's a water energy. This one here, the Sun, Leo, fire energy. The Sun is ruler of Leo. Let's see what else. Okay, we got Scorpio, water energy. We were talking about Scorpio because we got the Death card, which is representation of Scorpio, the beginning. And there's the Leo again, so the Sun and Leo, double Leo. Let me just do this properly. Truth for Virgo. Okay, we've got Venus. This is the ruler of Taurus, Libra. So you are dealing with someone of earth energy. This is the person that you might be saying goodbye to. Because remember I said it's an earth energy, Taurus, and now we know it's a Taurus, Libra. This is the person that you're grieving the loss of. You're leaving behind because you're destined for something else or someone else. Scorpio. Scorpio here again. So Scorpio is entering your life, my dear Virgo. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is stepping out, so I gotta take it. Jupiter, Sagittarius, fire. Then we've got Aries, fire. Let's have a look. I could be wrong. For some of you, could be starting a new life with someone that is Libra with Taurus in them. That is possible also. But I just saw the earth energy. Those of you who are with earth energy, sun sign earth, like Taurus, they might have Libra in them. That is a relationship that might be ending. But for others who are with Libra, perhaps, yeah, possibly. I don't know. We'll leave it at that and see what else we see. Some of you, I feel like they're starting a relationship or starting a new life with someone that is Libra, Libra Taurus. Let's see what other earth energies come out. When earth energy comes up, we'll understand more. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius could be a family member. You don't do well with Aquarius as a relationship, so as if it could be a family member you're dealing with. Let's have a look. It's usually family, sibling, or child. Okay, the next one we've got Neptune, another water energy. It goes here. So we got two Pisces, double Pisces and double Scorpio. Water energy here very strong, and you do very well with water. So okay, this is stepping out. Mercury, this is the other earth energy. Again, you're getting the earth with air. It's amazing. We got Taurus, earth, Taurus, Libra, and we've got Virgo, Gemini. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. So I see here that there is a relationship with earth and air. Now, earth and air doesn't go well with you because the air is disruptive. The only time that would work well is if the person is double earth, to put balance into air. We'll find out, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of earth energies here. There's a lot of fire and water. Let me just go through this so we can work it out properly. Okay, another Scorpio. So Scorpio triples. Scorpio, when I said Scorpio, we had the death card. This is Scorpio. So Scorpio looks to me like is the leading water energy. You are going to be meeting someone new. That's the new person coming in your life. Okay, then you got fire energy, Sagittarius twice, Leo twice, Sagittarius, and the Ram, Aries. Okay, is there anything else? One more maybe, just one. Okay, and there's the other one, Pisces. All right, Pisces will do spectacular with you. We got triple Pisces. So my dear Virgo, we have triple Pisces because Neptune, you see Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, so you can understand. And this is Pisces. So 3 Pisces, water energy. I saw water energy entering your life in the new lease of life. So you're starting fresh in a new home, new place with someone that has Pisces in them, very strong Pisces. They could also have, we got Pluto, and we got 3 Pisces and 3 Scorpios. Some of you could be Pisces, for some of you could be Scorpio. We got water energy very well. You will do perfection with water energy because you are earth. You need replenishing. Water replenishes you, so you will do well with water. And water needs earth to thrive and grow. So this is one of your soulmates. Let's see what comes with this person, right? And sometimes a lot of Virgos have a water energy child. That's another one. Child, sibling that they're dealing with. A family member, very strong, very close to. Now, we've got fire energy here, my dear Virgo. And you do need fire. You need fire more than anything. Do you need fire more than anything? Water and fire are your soulmate. You need them more than anything, because fire, what it does for you is it regenerates you. It starts you fresh. So you're starting a new life. It has to have fire. This person that's coming in your life has to have fire. And the strongest ones here are Leo, number 1, 2nd Sagittarius, and then Aries. But the strongest are Leo and Sagittarius. So I feel like there could be someone that is fire energy with water, or they could be born water energy with fire. Now you know who they are. Then you've got Mercury. This is very interesting. This earth energy, which is someone that will blend well with you, but having the air is a problem. Now we've got 2 air energies, 3 air energies, okay? We've got Aquarius, right? This is on its own, and maybe it's a family member you're dealing with. This could be someone that you are dealing with on a high level. Like I said, could be a sibling, family member, a child, okay? But these two, having earth in them, having Taurus with Venus, having Virgo with Gemini. I feel like this is a relationship that you might be in right now, and you're not quite happy. Or maybe you are happy to some degree, because you do very well with earth. They're like you in so many ways. Remember when I saw the earth energy, I said they're like you. That's why you're grieving their loss. There's so much, you have so much in common. And yet that air, every now and then, their expression or something that's being said, the words or something, causes turmoil. So over time, maybe it's reached to a level where you've lost your voice, you've lost your freedom, you're at the mercy of what they want, you've been giving and sacrificing, and now that you can't anymore. That could be a possibility. But for other Virgos, it depends on the age group. Again, the level of where some Virgos, they start their life with an air energy with earth. So they start their life with Libra, and they start their life with Virgo with Gemini, Libra with Taurus. So that could also be for those of you who are below 40. You might be starting a new life, a new chapter, a new home, a new environment with someone that you are dealing with. They are earth and air, Libra, Taurus, and Virgo, Gemini. Okay, so that's that. But what is destined for you to be very happy is water energy and fire together, and that's what's coming. Now you could be already married to someone like a Libra, Taurus, and someone wonderful enters your life who might be a great friend, a great mentorship, someone incredible that you grow together, you do a business together, you work well together, hand in hand, and that person will be water energy, the ones I talked about, and then of course the fire energy. That's going to make you thrive, work well. And those who are single, you are getting your soulmate, because we're talking about a new lease of life and soulmate, both together, united. You see, judgment, where is it? New lease of life. It was all over the place, not only judgment, in every way. So it was judgment and all the other completion of a chapter and starting something new. So that's why I'm talking about this. So you'll get to understand who this is. Let me know what you think while you're talking about it and in the community and saying this and that. We put everything together and we get to understand who these people are. But that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up, please, if you enjoyed the reading. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and to watch as many videos as you can per week for me in support of me all the way to the end. That's the greatest support you can give me. I'm in gratitude, and thank you all for being here. My best wishes and regards to each and every one of you. Namaste.